When I moved to Australia about 8 years ago, I met some amazing people who made me feel welcome, people who were really supportive. And of course, I also met some, I had some bad experiences. Watch the full video to hear my story and see why community support really matters. Hello and welcome to Eddie's Corner, and thank you for being here. Today I want to speak to you from my heart about something that affects many of us deeply: why community support is critical for migrants. As a Nigerian living in Australia, I'll be sharing from the perspective of a Nigerian immigrant. Our challenges, our stories, our need for connection. You see, this message is personal and also timely, and I believe it can change the way we relate to one another starting today. Now, let me start with the reality of migration. Migration is not just getting a visa. No, it's more than that. It is leaving your comfort zone, your culture, your support system. Stepping into a world where everything is unfamiliar. Yes, everything is unfamiliar. Everything seems to be new. The road, the food, the laws, even the language. When you now begin to see or, sense that the English that kind of sound different. Even the way the people say hello, and you see that half smile is entirely different. Now, it is exciting, but it is also stressful. And the stress, it shows up in different ways. It makes you feel insecure, isolated. You might even be embarrassed to ask for help. You might avoid fellow Nigerians because you think, they will judge me. But let me tell you the truth. Nobody is going to judge you. We are never meant to do this journey alone. You need a community. You need your community. And of course, there are reasons why a lot of people pull away. Let's be honest. Some people come to a new country and avoid other Nigerians. And they have their reason. And of course, their reason might be valid. Maybe because they've had bad experiences in the past. Maybe someone snubbed them, or someone acted, proud to them. Maybe they believe, Naija not the help person, not just show off the day. Or maybe they just want to blend in, they don't want to be too African anymore. The truth is, I have been there. When I moved interstate in Australia, my Asian housemate, she had invited me to a church group led by a Nigerian. That was why the Asian lady invited me in the first place. She thought we would connect. But the Naija guy, he wasn't interested at all. Till today, I still see him, and he seems more comfortable with other races, and that's okay. But that experience didn't define how I see other Nigerians. I've gone to meet other fantastic, amazing individuals, quality brothers and sisters, that each time we connect, we have real conversations, electric conversations. So I understand your hesitation. I understand your being wanting to stay alone. But don't let one bad encounter or experience stop you from connecting or building genuine relationship with people that look like you. See, I've lived in Australia for over 8 years. I've worked in various organizations, different industries, and I've met amazing people from other races, be it Australians, Indians, the Chinese, beautiful soul. But you know what? It hits differently when a Naija person walks into your workspace. There is just something, something different about it. You see, even my kids, as young as they are, they attended a school where they were the only black kids for a long time. But when a Naija kid joined the school, you can see the joy in their face. They were just happy that, man, we found our tribe. Even though they didn't say that, But that was the gesture, like, wow, a Naija kid joined our script today. I've worked in a company where for years, I was the only black guy on that floor. I had great colleagues, we got along very well. But when a Nigerian joined that group or joined that floor, wow, you can just tell that this guy has found his tribe. The connection was instant. And here's what I learned. Finding your tribe, finding your community has nothing to do with other races or how they treat you, either good or bad. You can have love and respect from everyone, but there is a special feeling when you find someone who just gets you. Yes, some may act proud and cold towards you, but that should not make you cut off the entire race or your fellow Nigerians. I know it can be hard. Some will act to you like, man, we are the one here. They will act like gatekeeper. Some might even come across like disrespectful, like they don't want to connect with you. But what I'm saying is, do not let one experience or two experience or let one individual deprive you from building, that genuine relationship with your other fellow Nigerians. Now, let me flip this a little bit. Our community must do better. The fact that you suffered alone doesn't mean others also must suffer. If you have figured out how to thrive in the society, if you have figured out, for instance, how to rent a place, how to buy a property, how to get a job, or how to get your driver's license, how to raise kids in that environment, do not hoard that information. Don't see newcomers as a competition. Some of us, we have forgotten how we arrived with one box when there was no job, even that thick accent. And I've shared my story before where I worked, I found it very hard to answer the phone call. But here's the truth. When we support each other, we rise faster, we feel safer, we raise kids even better. And let's be real, when one Nigerian makes a mistake, people don't just say that person did wrong. They say Nigerians are like that. Because the mistake of one person can easily be generalized to all. So whether we like it or not, we are in this together. The earlier we realize that, the better for us. Very quickly, let me share some practical ways you can support one another. Acknowledging the problem is the first step, but truthfully, we need each other. Community support is critical for migrant well-being. So it is not a luxury, it is a lifeline. When we ignore each other, we are robbing ourselves. That's shared culture, that inside joke. Those are powerful defenses against stress. Support from people who just get it. Practically, a strong community is a powerhouse. Sharing job leads, helping with paperwork, explaining how the system works, mentoring newcomers. And guess what? This shift is already happening. There are so many diaspora-led initiatives, mentorship program, investment program. They are rewriting the old story. This isn't a call for blind trust. It is a call for intentional community building. Choose to be the person you wish you had met when you first arrived. Choose to be the change that you want to see. 1, you can start small. Invite somebody to lunch after church. Share job opportunities. Help with a resume or rental application. Number 2, be open. Whether you're new or old, try and reach out. If you're new, don't be afraid to reach out. If you've been here longer, check in on the new faces. Number 3, drop the pride. Drop the pride. You see, whether you're a cleaner, a consultant, a business owner, or whatever it is that you are, you have something to offer. Whether you speak Yoruba, you speak Igbo, you speak Pidgin, whatever language you speak. See, guys, last, we are all economic migrants. Now, the same thing will be. So, remove that shoulder pad. Drop that shoulder pad. We are strong together, guys. We are strong together. Therefore, let us unite. Let us collaborate. See your fellow Nigerian as your brother. Let me say this clearly. This is not a message of blame. It is a message of healing, a message of growth, a message of responsibility. Let us normalize community. Let us normalize community support among Nigerians. Let us normalize generosity. Let us normalize showing up for one another, especially in a land that wasn't originally ours. Because at the end of the day, nobody understands a Nigerian like another Nigerian. We understand ourselves. And if we don't support each other, who will? If this message touched you, share it. Ask someone or call a friend that you haven't spoken to for some time. Let us start rewriting the narrative. The idea that Nigeria, they help each other, we have to rewrite that. We have to stop saying that. It doesn't have to be our reality. Yes, it came from pain, from betrayal, from pressure, but we have the power to rewrite that story. It starts with a choice. Next time you see a Nigerian in a foreign land, fight that urge to look the other way. Offer a nod, offer a smile, even just say how you did, my guy, or how you did, my sister. You never know how much that moment could mean. We have left everything familiar to build better life. Let us find a new home in each other. Thank you for watching. Now, if this video meant something to you, please like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, stay safe, stay connected. Let us connect with one another. God bless you and see you at the top.